Come, let me get you something.
Yo, welcome to Saber Talk Sunday. Mundo in the house. Welcome, guys. How are y'all doing today?
What's going on?
It has been it's been an interesting week, let me tell you.
Oh, yeah. Dude, you want
to mind if I fill in everyone what happened last week, Mundo?
Yeah, go for it, bro.
So, to those of you who do not know, our glorious host Edmundo is a rancher, and last weekend a bunch of calves got out of their pen, so the rancher had to go and read in the calves.
Yep, nothing like rounding up cattle, man.
Oh, but they're just cute little calves.
Yeehaw. You got to do what you got to do, man. I'm telling you, because these cattle, they are worth money, so you don't ever want to lose your cattle. I mean, believe me, it's a big investment, and you really, just one small calf can bring in anywhere from 4,000 on up. So you lose one of those, that's how much you're losing. And plus, it helps with the taxes. It helps with the taxes on the land.
How many acres you got out there, man?
I'm going to try to catch up with everybody in the chat here. So I do apologize for the tech diff, guys. And of course, it's not a Mundo show without the tech diffs.
Hey, Mundo, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, no, I'm just checking because I know.
Loud and clear, buddy.
Darth Jar Jar in the chat. What's good, NM?
Dr. NM.
What's going on, Chad?
Orlando's going to.
Deadpool.
Orlando's joining?
Later, yeah.
Okay. Had to bring the Saber Kitty.
Saber Kitty, huh?
He's sleepy.
Yeah, Yellowstone over in Corpus. Oh, man.
357 revolver, an elegant weapon of a more civilized age. Oh,
that's
yes, absolutely. Scott,
yeah, I did arrive.
Yeah, now, Mo, do you have your Pylon with you today?
Yes, I do. I got it. Let me just point out that leave it to me to ruin a perfectly good lightsaber.
This thing looks wow.
What happened? That looks sweet.
I was messing around with the buttons and I deleted all or copied over all of the custom fonts. So now
oh my God, are you serious?
Yes, I don't know what I did. So I reached out.
You wiped the memory
to the Saber merchant. He's sending me a file. He said something about I have to forgot what the name of that word is, but here it is.
Wow, very nice.
Orlando's in the house. What's up, dude?
I can't hear you guys, so I'm just gonna.
I can hear him perfectly. He said he can't hear us.
Hello.
Almost did a spin and I didn't realize my cat was right here. Saber Kitty, please move out the way, please. I would like to spin my saber. Thank you. I don't want to hit you in the head. Please move out the way. Please move out the way.
Let's see. For some reason, why am I not able to?
I'm gonna leave and then rejoin the studio. Is that all right, Monday?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. No, that's cool, man. Yes, that's cool.
Yeah. So yesterday I had Saber Legion practice. A lot of fun.
How was that?
It was a lot of fun. Bobby Zavala was there, and we talked. We just talked a bit, and yeah, it was a lot of fun. And get this: so Saber Legion is adding the buckler as part of exotics.
I thought it already was.
Well, they're still testing it. I have videos with it.
Okay.
Yeah, but
Did you post any?
Yeah, well, no, not yet. I haven't put them up on Facebook yet. But basically, the cool thing is that what we did was one guy did a buckler and sword against another guy who was wearing having a staff.
Hmm.
So that was fun to watch.
Had my truck stolen this week.
Huh?
What?
Yes.
Are you
I
serious?
I'm so
From my
sorry
drive,
that happened to
my
you.
2020 GMC. They took it. No, they did not break anything. They literally, and I lock it every night. So they.
Oh my god.
What I hear is
They
they're
must
going
have had the code thing.
Thanks, Mando.
laptops and going in there
Oh,
and
you got it, dude.
through using some
Did
kind
they got the did they use those antennas to get your signal?
I'm not sure what they did. I'm guessing that's what they did, but I mean, in the process of taking my truck out, they took out my mailbox, so I couldn't get no mail all week until I got
No.
Oh my
put
god.
it in. So I got my mailbox.
Oh my god, dude!
So
Whoa.
Orlando, I don't know what
Wow.
shenanigans Australians get up to, but as you can see here in the U.S.,
Yeah, that's
crazier than
crazy.
most.
Well, I'm just back from the Sunshine Coast, which is
Oh, nice.
it's like 14 hours
Well,
away
you
from
know
here,
that
so-
you guys can track them, right?
So we did
What-
get
what-
with OnStar, and by the time we figured out to get a hold of OnStar, they had already either cut the battery off or did something to OnStar to where they could not get the signal.
So these guys knew what they
Yeah,
were doing.
they cut out the telematics.
That's crazy.
They
Yeah.
pulled that plug. Yeah, they pulled the plug out.
And so tomorrow would be the seventh day where the insurance is just going to call it a total loss, which is a shame because I worked hard to pay off that truck, and now I got to start over with the truck payments.
Well, I'm sure the insurance
Yeah.
will cover some of it.
Yeah, but it's not going to cover all of it. I'm
It's not
going
gonna cover enough.
to get to finance something. But
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, Defo. People be stealing trucks.
yeah,
And
Should've gone for
what
the
kind was it?
lifesavers.
What kind of truck?
2020 GMC Sierra 1500.
GMC Sierra. I heard they were targeting those trucks right there.
Well, that's in 2020 they stole my wheels from my driveway as well.
They put you on cinder
Damn.
blocks.
Yeah, they left it like a beached whale on my driveway.
Damn.
Damn. And you don't have a camera on the front?
I do. The first time I didn't have it, so I got a camera, and then this past 2 weeks my camera was acting weird. It wasn't recording. I can see everything outside, but it wasn't. It tells me when there's somebody out there, but it wasn't
Oh
recording
no.
anybody. And all the neighbors have cameras
Wow.
too, but everybody has their cameras limited to their sidewalk, or else every car that passes by is
Yeah.
sending alarms. So nobody caught anything.
You see, and those damn flock cameras aren't worth a shit either,
They're not.
because they're using them for nefarious purposes. So they're not, they're using them for nefarious purposes. They're not using them for what they're intended for.
Exactly.
So
Yeah. Even if there's video on them,
it's already been proven.
they can't do anything about it unless they catch them in the act. They won't do anything about it. They can't
Of
even
course
chase
not.
it.
So,
That's crazy.
anyways, let's get back to Saber talk.
Yeah. Anyways,
Not to diminish
Yeah, definitely. Okay, so quotes or no quotes? That is the topic for tonight. Now, who agrees that there should be some fonts or a lot of fonts with quotes, and then there's just some fonts that really shouldn't require no quotes whatsoever?
I think
What are your thoughts on those?
It all depends on the font. Like, for example, if you're going to do an Anakin font from episode 3 specifically to a specific scene, like Mustafar,
Or the Purge.
yes.
The Purge scene.
Well, I mean, yeah, the boot sound could be.
That's the most YouTube way I can say that scene.
What are you going to do? Yeah,
Yeah, that our favorite scene.
yeah. Oh yeah, killing kids, such a favorite.
I'm not gonna lie.
Gentlemen.
I watched Revenge of the Sith on the car ride home. I fully cried.
Really?
Yeah.
And it's funny the fact that episode 3 was the first Star Wars movie to ever be
Man.
PG-13.
That ever what?
To ever be PG-13.
Oh,
Yeah.
What were they before? PG or G?
No, always PG. 1, 2, 4, 5, and 6.
That one scene is valid for a higher rating because
Yes, because of the lava.
ah,
The immolation scene.
Yeah.
yeah. Lucas always
watching him
in
get burnt to a crisp like
But hey, in
4th of July
other
barbecue.
news, guess what I got back this last week?
You're revving?
What'd you get?
Oh.
This
Ooh.
Visto by SP Sabers. Now, to those of you who don't know, SP Sabers used to be a very big Star Wars, custom lightsaber shop, like Shadow Foil props, like Phoenix props, and they for a few years, and then a couple years ago, the guy stopped making them, and he sold most of his designs to Sabermock, which is a company out in Malaysia or Indonesia. I forget which one, and since then,
really? Saber.
they haven't done anything with it yet. And so far, these sabers have basically just been out in the wind on the market. This one I actually got from a shop called Astrom X Saber, and it was in their their clearance section of all places. And right now, the best company that makes clan sabers is Loretto Sabers, but those are done in limited quantities, so they go fast. So if you don't find one, you'll find one on the Facebook marketplaces. But
Yeah, Laredo is like that.
Wow.
is quintessential,
that.
basically. And right now, DIY sabers buy through AliExpress. They are the ones who also do more straight off the line, mass-produced clan hilts. But here's the SP sabers, and this is the Nexus version of the Fisto.
Can you hold them side by side? Am I tripping or is?
Yeah, sorry,
Okay,
I
it seemed
can't.
like- I thought the.
Give me just a few
That's
minutes.
what I was asking because I thought the Nexus was a little bit shorter, but no, they're the same.
Same.
No, actually,
It's
no.
different.
The Nexus one is actually a little bit longer.
That's why I asked you to hold them like parallel.
Yeah.
Is it
Yeah,
first
because one was up here.
The top greebly on the Nexus one is a replacement screw because I lost the original one. So yeah.
That's fair.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, okay.
But this is a good saber, but it's just a little too bright and shiny. This one, it's got gunmetal steel, then with the steel there. I like it. And
Yeah, I love the contrast between the two
but
silvers.
there is one downside to this hilt, and it is this.
What
Can
happened?
you guys hear that?
No, it was super low.
Well,
I think
now
your noise
you guys
cancellation
hear
might be on.
Can you hear it now?
A little.
Is it not
barely.
is it not switching to
Yeah.
the smooth swing?
No, I haven't done it yet. See, listen.
Is that the sound vent under the
Wait,
the washer?
did you just move?
Yeah.
He
So
did.
basically, what SP Sabers did with this hilt was they made the sound vents underneath
Oh.
the little O-ring here.
I was
Oh.
okay. That's
Oh.
why we couldn't really hear that.
Unlike their Plo Koon and Luminar and Dooley hilt, there are no sound vents in the pommel.
So that's a missed
basically
opportunity.
What I'm going to do, I know, and I will, if I ever get to meet the guy who does SP Sabers, I will chew him out for it. Extensively. But
Is that seal
That's
necessary?
kind of why he quit.
well, I mean, in a polite way. But basically, what I'm going to do is I'm sending the pommel to Mountain Sabers. And what he's going to do is, you see,
Ace in the house.
drill holes around there so that they will come in underneath here.
That'll be a lot better.
And
Yeah.
and just in case, I'll probably have them do 2 or 3 vent squares on the side here. Because see,
Guys, I want to apologize to the people in the chat. I'm trying to get y'all to put y'all's stuff on there, but like I said, my laptop's acting stupid today. So
Yeah.
I apologize.
But like I said, this is a very good saber, and it feels really good in the hands. And I also am what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue down the O-rings because so they
I
don't move.
think so.
Yeah, I was about to say that's
That would be a good idea.
Once you start using it.
Yeah.
Welcome, Alex.
But
It's a
I also
beautiful
have
display piece.
Christos font by Mythomix. I've got Juansis Imagundi font. And what's a neat thing that I also did was what Mountain Sabers did was these are actually replaced.
Working on it, Ace. It's gonna take a good while though.
Yeah, but basically the original SP Sabers is based off of the clan hilt that Eve Koth has, and it had these little. I can't. They had these little purple greeblies that would be on the bottom of towards the pommel. So what I had Mountain Sabers do was make alternate greeblies. So the silver ones are what we see on Kit Fisto's hilt. The purple ones are what we see on Eve Koth's hilt. And the brass ones are what we see on Imagundi's hilt. And I got
It's
that
funny
idea
how
from Loretto
those little
Saber.
things make all the difference.
It's what I saw. I saw
No,
Loretto Saber with hilts, so I decided to take inspiration.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Now I was going back to the topic. Is that Jada Lorian has some wonderful fonts that doesn't have any quotes whatsoever, and I think those are like super appropriate. And more or less like one of those, I believe one of them is the Excalibur one.
Some of his fonts, like General Grievous and Yoda and Kylo Ren, they have quotes. Like for example, the Kylo Ren font has quotes from the adult from Robot Chicken.
Oh, right.
You talk first. I talk first. I always talk
funny.
first.
Yeah, I mean
That should be an interesting hilt, right?
quotes are a pain to do.
I would have shown y'all the
Are
that
they?
came with my
Yeah,
saber, but it had
got,
some
like-
good ones from Mountain Saber. It doesn't have any quotes, but it has a good sound, a pre-sound to it, and then the saber lights up.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I showed it to y'all, but I kind of deleted over everything.
Mountain Sabers
Yeah.
made a version of.
Now,
Yeah. Sorry. Go ahead.
Now, I think that preons and the offs and the ons are really good to have. Depending, like you said, on the type of fonts there are. Whereas, certain fonts that are out there that you have a preon with a quote before it starts. So again, like you said, it depends on the font itself, whether that quote is appropriate or not, right? And determining I think the quotes, like you said, depending on the font itself, the quotes enhance that particular saber font. Especially if it's a preon.
For the font that you're about to use.
I mean, another good example is like if you have a font from the Acolyte. Like there are some fonts that some quotes that work, like for Soul or for the Stranger. Indara, not so much. Becky, meh. It all depends really on the character. And it's but also if you don't want to do quotes, I mean, you can always put them as the quotes as boot sounds, which work.
I put quotes as force effects on because you can't like trigger a quote separately on Xeno.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
but yeah, I mean they're difficult
Well,
to isolate. 'Cause-
in fact, speaking of that, I actually have to do that for my demon radio demon font that Juansith made because the voice actor who voices him in Has Been Hotel is going to be at Animeverse at the end of August, so I'm going to enjoy showing that to him. As Brandon Rogers.
Really, BK? You said no quotes? No quotes for you?
Yeah.
You don't like quotes?
No. Because
Not really?
I use all my sabers. I don't have a need for it.
Yeah.
Like Bear said, Anakin is probably the only one that I'll keep a quote for, or the original trilogy for ones from Empire and Return of the Jedi. Return of the Jedi is just a boot sound. I'm fine with that.
I think a good
Otherwise,
example,
I don't need it.
a good example is, for example, you have one Anakin font, like for example, Kyberphonics. You have that set to Mustafar 1, which is basically it's the one where they start the duel. You do the sequence of like, you turned her against me. Don't lecture me, Obi-Wan. I see through the lies of the Jedi.
Through the lies of the Jedi.
Yeah, that's one quote I don't need on my sabers.
And you set it to where you can only play the quotes when the saber's off. Now, when you want to play, for example, the quotes from when they're on the lava river, you do another song from K Sith or from BK Saber Sounds, and you do it where you can play the quotes as the saber is on. But when doing that, you need to make sure that you do it right. Otherwise, you're going to turn off your hilt when you twist it.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Hey, real quick, Scott's been asking me to put a blade in this for a bit over about a year.
Yeah, go for it.
Oh.
Let me put a blade in here real quick. Check out this blade plug. I put it short. Here you go, Scott.
Do both of the emitters have can both of the emitters take a blade, or is it just that one?
That's nice. That's a short one you got on there.
I didn't want to hit
a little test blade
or anything, but
so wait, can both emitters hold one blade?
Yes, the top one can hold a blade as well.
Whoa.
Wow, that is wicked.
So the front
that's wicked. That is wicked.
The back one can have a long blade.
I think the top one would best be with a short blade, and then the bottom one with a long blade.
I really love how my camera just picks these up.
Hey, BK, can you address some of the chat in there? I have to restart my. Can you address some of the chats in there? Because I got to restart my laptop. It kind of crapped out here, so I can't.
I can talk with the chat. I just don't have the perms to put it up on screen. That's all.
Yeah, I can do the same too.
Oh yeah.
So Scott says, have a Revan quote that's one where it's like a full paragraph before addition. Wait, what?
Whole monologue.
That's like the decay pre-on.
Leave it to Scott. Leave it to Scott.
Unless you're doing like the Darth Revan holocron recording from the Darth Bane novels. I mean, sure, by all means, go ahead, buddy.
You know. Let's see what else we got here.
Yeah, quotes are difficult to isolate from movies and stuff because there's a bunch of music through it all.
Work and there are that don't.
Yeah, I don't do.
Good example.
I didn't want to have the long blade on here.
Oh my gosh, that thing is crazy. Well, no, I would say the long blade goes in the front, goes in the one, and then the short blade goes on the outside.
Yeah.
You're saying
because of how it's attached.
Yeah, long blade on there, short one on the outside.
This is the actual emitter. This is supposed to be an intake for a blade plug. But yeah, I designed it so you can put a. But yeah, you can swap them.
Oh yeah, true.
Because it's actually
held.
Even
with two short blades, it's nice.
It's actually held this way.
Yeah, even with the two short blades, I can dig it. I've actually grown to really like longer hilt.
Barris, I need heavy.
Look at that. That really looks.
That is cool. Right?
Damn, that's. I would say, dude, that's like Rhino's lightsaber, man.
Oh, ew.
Rhino's lightsaber.
Like
if ever there was a lightsaber in the Marvel universe, I guarantee that'd be Rhino's right there, dude.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, I've grown to really like longer hilts.
For
because
sure.
I've been doing a lot of flow lately instead of pure
All right,
combat.
Scott, that was for you, Scott.
Really?
So like with how
Purple
short
looks so good.
this one is normally, I can't do the overhead palm spin. But now I have a counterbalance with a 30-inch blade.
I combine them
2-inch blade
sometimes.
Do you use a light the lighter blades, or do you use the heavy
Me? Heavy.
Yeah.
All
Heavy.
day. Heavy all day.
Okay, for balance?
Balance,
You
weight.
want-
I like because I like the weight. I can show you the corpse of my first saber. This is the 89, and it came with a very light 1 millimeter thick show blade. I broke it within a week
If I ever need to,
just from spinning.
Wow.
Just from
KB,
spinning.
if I ever need a longer hilt, speaking about how I
that's
love
kind of why I
VHC
like
again,
these Padawan ones because they're all
I can
interchangeable.
Yeah.
The other part is I actually do kind of use this in combat because the longer hilt you get to pull kill somebody.
Scott, I can die happy.
Scott.
Not African for
Yeah, I swear. Yep. One thing
Scott
I complimented, this thing is going to be loud and proud. I love it.
I'm running this.
It's gotta be. It's gotta be loud and proud, man.
Yeah, just
Right
like
now.
my Luke saber.
Okay, guys, I went. Let's see here.
I opted for
Scott said,
no-
I don't even really like
straight
telegraph technician.
sound coming
You'll
out.
be struck down immediately.
I love a good flow.
Struck me
I love a
down.
good
That'll
flow.
be more
Christian.
powerful than you could ever imagine.
Oh, sorry, guys.
And there we go.
Let me see if I can address everybody. I just went to my Zorin OS instead of the Windows OS and see if it kind of cleared it up a little bit here. So now I can kind of get everybody in the chat. Is that looking a little smoother?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what it is. I think Windows is just dying. I had no problem earlier today just working with Windows, and all of a sudden,
I feel like Windows
the minute I go live, it screws up.
I don't like
I ended
Windows.
up, buying
Oh, it
a
is. It's
adapter,
dying.
An Ethernet adapter.
Yeah,
so I
Windows
put
is dying.
it to the computer, and it helped out with the lagging. Remember, I was having a lot of lagging on my computer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Once you hardwired it,
You
kinda
say,
eliminates it.
okay, you say that's an old laptop or an old computer, right?
Yeah. Very old. It's like
Okay,
old, 7 years old.
Ooh, yeah.
Okay,
It's almost 10.
dude, I kid you not. I kid you not. Try it out. Go and download Zorin OS. It's a Linux system, operating system, but I tell you, man, it's like night and day with your Windows that starts going bye-bye.
Mm.
It speeds up your computer big time, man.
Zorin.
I mean, it's a little different. Yeah, Zorin OS 18.1.
18.
Is that spelled Zorin?
Yeah, Zorin. Uh-huh.
I'm happy with Mac.
Yep, I've got a Mac and I'm fine with it.
Yeah. Too easy.
Oh yeah, no. Macs are okay. I mean, Macs are okay. I mean, but
Okay.
I think they have a distribution for the Macs too when those get to the point where you can't work with them anymore. But
I love Mac OS. I use it for music and video production. However,
mhm.
It, in my opinion, does not do great for this. Like streaming and game. I'll suffer through the Windows lag. until I can do better.
Well, that's why I use my phone. Yeah, that's why I use my phone, because my phone. You see, the laptop. I mean, it's very old. I think my laptop's about 15, almost 20 years old, man. And so, the with using this new operating system, it does help a lot. I mean, it's not going to completely, take away a lot of the problems with the tech diffs that we have. But even if I bought a brand new laptop, there's no guarantee that we're not going to have the tech diffs. So,
Yeah.
why
Any
spend
piece
that
of
money
tech is
on?
bound to have some type of difficulty. Any piece of tech.
Yeah,
I mean, case in point, this is why we're talking about lightsabers in the first place. Case in point.
exactly.
The amount of
Because,
difficulties
well,
we
here,
have
I mean,
things.
exactly, because you can have difficulties with some fonts just the same. Because I'll tell you, I'll give you an example. One of my sound fonts that I bought from Blue Force Saber is the Balrog, right? The from Blue Force, and when I looked through it and I put it in the Warlock, it doesn't. It'll light the blade, but there's no sound to it, right? And so I went back and I looked, and I found that it didn't have. I found that it didn't have a text TEXT file, right? Or TXT file, excuse me.
So it couldn't read it.
Well, no, I put it in there and it still couldn't read it. So I'm not sure what's going on in it. That maybe it's for a different saber, and I didn't do the Golden Harvest version, but I need to get a hold of Blue Force and see if I downloaded maybe the wrong version of it. I'm pretty sure I thought I got the Golden Harvest one, but who knows? Because I have been trying all day today to get it to work, and it still hasn't worked properly. So, but I did find that it didn't have that text TXT file. So I copied the TXT file from the rest of the other fonts in there, and I put it in there, and that still didn't work. And I'm like, oh, man, because I want that Balrog in there simply because of what's his name? Gandalf, right? So when he says, "You shall not pass," that dude, that is just like perfect for the Warlock saber, right?
Yeah, because
and I'm looking at other fonts.
This one has a corruption. Like it will ignite
the
hum, but it has all the smooth swing files are bad. Like, they're non-existent in the folder, and I don't know what happened to them.
Dang.
Hey Mundo, do we have a new guest, Alex? A new
I think we do, man. And welcome to the show, Alex.
Yeah, Alex is
in here.
Alex is a good friend of mine. I haven't met him in person, but he's in my Discord server. He's done a lot. He worked on Glitch Flex with Fighter Saber fonts. That was like a custom for him.
Oh wow!
Nice.
I've done a custom font for him. We were working on a V2 today on call. Actually, he's a really good guy. He lives in Australia too.
Deadpool 22 in.
Well, welcome, man. I mean, and he welcome to come on to the show anytime he wants to. Also,
wait, who is this?
Alex.
Alex.
Yeah, Orlando brought Alex. I brought Deadpool 22, and he also is the same person.
Yeah.
Anybody in the chat, if you wanted to come on to the show, just let us know, man.
Matter of fact, I'm in Discord right now.
Speaking of new sabers,
I don't know if you heard the invite.
Luke Fogerson, the owner and operator of Aegis Sabers, has finally unveiled the updated version of the Jedi Outcast of the Dark Force Jedi Knight Dark Forces 2 hilt of Kuran.
Oh, nice.
And it's and it's not at what I like is that he included also a cover tech, which it technically doesn't have when from the game, but honestly, I like it because it looks. This was before cover techs were invented as a thing, so but still, it's nice.
I love seeing all the evolutions of that. Like in the original trilogy, it was D rings, and then prequels, everything had cover text.
Yeah, and
And then you got the middle. Then you got the middle era. You can't forget the middle era.
I have to admit, I like sabers without either of those.
Yeah, I don't have any cover text or anything on mine. If I'm gonna have one,
you want this, right? That's what I hear. I'm hearing you want this one, right?
No, what are you talking?
If I'm
I'll take it.
Well, I told you that was one of my least favorite hilts last time I was on. So,
hey, what do you guys think about a reverse cover tech?
Reverse cover tech?
Huh?
Yeah,
that's an interesting concept.
Putting this,
I've seen that done before.
The actual cover tech is on your
belt. on your belt, and you just.
I mean,
it's interesting.
In here.
I don't get the concept. I mean, if the cover tech is on your, oh, you mean
I understand now.
He just got it.
That would be cool.
I've seen big chunky ones. I've seen chunky ones where the entire.
That would actually be cool. Because even though you got a chunky
box,
it's not
I think it would.
Protruding.
You can slim it down like what Mo's done.
I think that would actually work better.
But if you slim it down,
honestly, I think that should be the next generation of sabers.
Yeah,
I think so too. I think that would be fantastic, man.
Yeah, because
absolutely,
we're kind of in that trend at the end of Rise of Skywalker.
Yeah, they could do that for all the.
She had just a little cutout in the T tracks.
Yeah,
that just slid onto the belt.
Well, see, the problem with that concept is that after a while, when you're putting it in cons on leather belts and whatnot, it bends.
Yeah, it loses its closeness that it needs to be secure. What you're talking about is actually a lot better.
It's
better.
Just an idea. I'm probably gonna do something with this.
I like. So wait, both ends aren't open? Are not open slits, right? You have a little catch at one end.
So let me get one. So this piece, it'll probably be designed different, but this piece here is on a loop belt, so it kind of flaps. So it's not. I think if it's solid,
I like that a lot better.
So this will slide.
I wouldn't mind a cover tech like that.
It's good that it flaps because that allows some motion.
Exactly.
Otherwise, the belt's just stuck like. Otherwise,
exactly. That's the reason why. Man, you're on point right there. That's exactly why I was doing.
I dig this a lot.
So this will slide in here, and then it'll be your saber.
And you still get the rotation motion because it's a wheel that is hooked onto.
Correct.
I mean, I think it might work, but
I like that.
I think the survivability, the durability of the wheel that's on the belt.
The wheel itself would be depending on how you mount it onto the belt.
The wheel would have to be redesigned. It would have to have a more of a flatter surface to be able to either fasten onto a flap that would be flapping. So this
I don't think it needs to be any stronger.
But the actual
I'll be right back, guys.
We got you.
This would be the same.
Or use the base on the belt like a standard cover tech wheel.
Yeah.
Scott said.
Yeah, you can still put the screw like through the center of it.
Yeah, you really could.
You know,
I like this.
Cool.
I like this a lot.
I'll make a couple of them see how that flows. See if anybody's interested. Also,
I'm definitely interested.
Blade plugs here.
That is super interesting, man.
Oh my god, I have the most pathetic blade plug here.
There is no pathetic blade plug.
My LGT blade broke, and so it broke right at the like right here. So like everything that was in the blade depth was there, and then this one just snapped off. And so I thought, okay, well,
happened at class last time we met. And it was my fault.
like-
I broke my opponent's blade.
Dang.
I
What
broke
color?
like
What colors?
30
Were
blades
they?
that day.
What colors? Did you
No,
have
we
them
were
set to?
just going ham, like full force. It was me against my grandmaster, so we could go full force. And that it looked,
I'm gonna put the
it looked
battery
exactly
into
like that. By the time I was done, it looked exactly like that.
So that's that, and I still have that there, but there's like nothing there, and it doesn't light up because the LEDs are gone.
You don't need
So I was-
you don't need an LED on those.
Yeah. I was thinking of doing a little Easter egg and putting in one of these
Oh,
jacks
There you
in
go.
there.
Just make
That
sure the
kinda
metal
looks
don't
like-
touch the.
So it looked like a turbine.
Yeah. I have a broken one of these
Mhm.
anyways. That's gold, which is gonna be cooler.
Everybody did.
Yeah, 'cause this
But yeah,
this right here is
and
just
then I
your
wanna-
standard TXQ one.
I want to sand that. Yeah. See, I don't. I'm gonna get a blade plug. I'm gonna get a lot from Oz Sabers. I'm saving up for an order. I want to get that like Jedi Fallen Order mat, like the workbench mat, the rubber one.
Yeah,
I'm
well,
gonna get
one.
a display
Smuggler's
stand and
Outpost.
everything.
Smuggler's Outpost can
Smuggler's
do that.
Outpost or Padawan Outpost.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
Well, first off, one's in the
Mhm.
States and the other's in the
UK.
Oh,
Oz
dude.
Sabers.
That's
Mo,
also
nice.
Padawan
Hold on, Mo.
Outpost
Let me
as
get you.
well, so- Oh.
AUS
Let me get
Sabers
you a
have-
little.
Yeah, Oz Sabers.
That's who.
has
Hang on, Mo.
That's who Orlando was talking about.
Yeah, just go
Also-
to your hardware store, man. You can get these. Really
Man, look at that.
Oh man.
There's just a little bit of
I didn't
squad
make
card.
any of these. These are all just bought pieces of gears, and then just put. They're just put on. These are the blade plugs I'm making with the N20 motors.
Ooh.
Wow.
Yeah.
I like
Look
these.
at
So
those.
one thing that everybody should know: do not use an N20 3-volt. I thought because it's closer, you get more power to it. What ended up happening, and I have to replace this one, is it gets too much voltage from the 18650 battery, and it ends up messing it. So it stutters and it doesn't rotate as good anymore. So I'm gonna switch this one out to a 6-volt. The 6-volt would be perfectly fine with it. I've been testing a couple of them. I got a 6-volt here, 65 RPM, and then a 6-volt here, 35 RPM. The one that goes in here, this blade plug, this one here. I think I'm gonna switch over to the 100 RPM because of the voltage droppage after it comes down to a 6-volt. The 6-volt will in at a 65. No, the 100 RPM motor would spin at a 65 RPM because it's just not getting its full 6 volt. So that 65 RPM is perfect, and it's not damaging the motor as well. So if anybody's gonna make any of these, get yourself an N20 6-volt, 100 RPM. It's a little tip that I
We
learned.
got our Revan in the chat.
120 RPM.
Sound menu.
Oh god.
The graphics blade plugs from KR. The graphics ones from KR look like vintage. They look like the vintage input. The
Ooh.
plug that was in it. That was actually in the what's it called? The camera flash. I don't mind them.
Oh.
Now there's mountains right there.
20%.
Yeah. I mean-
Archangel's blade.
Ooh.
That's nice. Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah,
I like
it's
that
bright as hell.
on the flash.
Man, I wish
Yeah, it came out real good.
the custom font that mount thing was made for my saber, but I kind of deleted everything.
Ooh, I love that retraction sound.
Well, it's not deleted.
Yeah, it's pretty wicked. Archangel's blade is a good sound font. It really is.
Yeah.
I want to eventually have I want to have everything in order. So I want to have like Qui-Gon, Obi-Wan, Maul. Then I
Oh,
still
there
need
you
to
go.
get,
The whole saga.
still need to buy. I need to buy Pod Race. I need to buy Sebulba.
Now
And then I'll get all the Rebel ones. I have the F1 racer, but the problem is, it's the RTF file isn't opening anymore, so I'll have to email Jesse about that. Because I put a bunch on my saber and then the SD card corrupted. So I've had to build everything back up, and the Dropbox link for the F1 racer isn't working anymore. So but I did buy it.
That doesn't feel right.
Here's the Qui-Gon. Of course, I don't change the blade. For some reason, my blade colors won't stay. But
So, like, back to the topic, for those that actually do like quotes on their sabers, do you prefer
let me turn it off.
canon or legends?
You prefer what?
Canon or legends?
Interesting question.
I think it all depends on. I would say.
Best sound font is Stitched.
Well, I would say that when it comes to some, well, for example, Juan Sith and
Stitched is
Nippon
good.
has done some fonts involving legends, sound fonts, like
Mhm.
Jane and Solo. I honestly, Mytho Mix has used voice actors and other people with that. Juan
Wow.
Sith, I think he used audio recordings or AI to regenerate some of the fonts, some of the voices, which is good in this case. I think it just all depends on like what you're looking for. Like, I would say, like, for example, I put quotes on boot for because I don't know how to add the quotes setting for on custom blade styles that are made by Nate Donovan, for example. I don't know how to do that yet.
Mhm.
I have, like, let's say on Green Hunter,
Well,
I have the quotes as the force effects.
Hi. I
Mhm.
forgot that was like that. Oh, that hurt my eye. Oh.
So
Now
it just depends.
again,
I
like
don't make-
if you
I don't
take
put them
Jayla
on it.
Lawrence. Oh, you did?
I'm gonna change that.
I mean, I don't really make quotes for my fonts. I will if it's something
Mhm.
like for the Grievous, I added quotes into the lockups and stuff. Kind of taking
Mhm.
inspiration from Jay DeLorean's one. But yeah, they're
Well,
hard
I
to
think that
isolate 'cause
was
you got a bunch of
I think that'd be
music and-
appropriate. Yeah,
Yeah,
no, I
that's what
think
I
that's
only-
appropriate. I don't.
I'll only do it if I think that it
Good.
should be. I was considering doing a quotes and then a no quotes version, but I think I think it's just.
Uh-huh.
Why would you not have a Grievous font with quotes?
I
But
mean,
again, that's just
Yeah, I think that would be more appropriate. I think it is because if you have a Grievous that doesn't talk, maybe you might have a Grievous one that he just coughs, right?
yeah.
You know.
Mythomix has
But-
that. Mythomix does
Oh,
that.
really?
And what's interesting is that, like, for example, Jake Ragusa, the guy whose weapons master sound, he did a General Grievous 2003 Clone Wars,
He did. I'm liking his
Mhm.
stuff. It's cool.
and he's got to update
Just
a few of his other
FYI,
fonts.
my mic lose connection. I don't know if anybody can hear that thunder that just cracked.
Oh,
Whatever.
That's alright.
Okay.
No.
But basically, like, he included quotes from the first voice actor that did Grievous, John DiMaggio, and then the other one, Richard Hudson, I think. I forget the name, but yeah, he included all those quotes. And Grievous in the 2003 Clone Wars, he doesn't have that many speaking lines.
No, and that was the whole point of him.
Jen Tartakovsky, like, did it really well.
Mm-hmm.
And I think
still
that,
mad that show is not canon.
I mean,
I count it as canon. The sequels
too.
are not canon. I count the sequels as
Mhm.
like an off-brand Star Wars, if you will. I don't know.
like World Between Worlds thing.
Now again, I think that the quotes again, going back, and I think the common denominator is depending on the quotes. I think that's the absolute common denominator, is depending on the quotes, whether you have the quotes as a boot or within the font itself at certain intervals, in certain maybe swings or lockups. I think the best way to do some of the quotes would be during lockups, during like your movies or something. Of course, like when Kenobi is fighting and he locks up with Dooku and stuff like that, right? And so again, if you go back and then you have let's say Qui-Gon and Maul, when they're going at it, you have a certain quote in there, or you hear the quote of Kenobi screaming "No!" after Qui-Gon gets run through. So that so again, that would be appropriate during a lockup or during the fight, right? Like that, Let's say that would be. Oh, I mean, that would be a boot up. I think that would be a boot right there and right before a lockup.
Mm-hmm.
Well, not a lockup. No, not a lockup. It can't be a lockup. It's got to be just maybe a swing, like during a swing.
Something's happened.
I would say during the swing.
For
right.
Quotes,
so you swing it, and then
for me,
You froze, remember?
I think he lost connection.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's what that looked like. That's what I'm afraid to happen. That's about to happen to me.
What?
It's not even raining down there.
no, it's not. It's not.
Well,
Yeah, no, it's my.
At least there's no smoke from Canadian wildfires or dragons.
Yeah. Not dragons. It's so cold here. It's like 40 degrees Fahrenheit here.
Oh,
Really?
nice.
I'd rather it be 40 degrees here than it would be over
That's
there.
right.
I mean, like,
That's right. Context, people. Orlando lives in Australia, which is below the equator. Below the equator,
And-
summer is winter, and winter is summer.
That's why we have Christmas in July, which is
So
That's where that came from.
yeah.
I
It's
turned
because
music at work in
July
July.
this month is our winter, so we get to experience Christmas as winter because it's always summer. You go to the beach when Christmas happens in Australia, and everyone thinks Australia is always so hot.
man.
In Canberra, it is.
Well, that's the way it's
freezing
been
right now.
here. Like, that's the way it's been here in Texas. You get two kinds of weather, man. You get hot and hotter.
That's North Carolina.
Every once in. Well, actually, I take it back because where Mo's at, Mo gets all the good shit over there, all the good weather in San Antonio because they get their cold air before we even. He gets all the cold air before we do down here in Corpus, man. And Mo's only 2 hours away from me.
You get all the rain before we do because they come from the south up more. I think that's how the rain comes out.
More or less, but lately y'all been getting it before we do because it's been coming from the Mexico side.
Yeah, and it's hot over here right now.
I thought that's what this font was.
I have this Apple one that I still need to release.
Now I think some of the quotes. I think some quotes would be good, like during a swing. You have some that are good during the clashes. You have some that are good during the swings, and then you have some that are good during the boot ups, or preons, if you will.
You said.
What did I say?
It depends on the saber and the font. Otherwise,
Well,
It's all
yeah,
preference.
of course.
otherwise it's really preference
Yeah.
at that point.
It is. Well, I mean, of course, like I was saying, that's going to be the common denominator of the whole thing. because it's not only just the preference part of it, but it depends, like you said, on the font and the saber itself. Because when you have synergistically everything together, it brings the soul out of the saber itself.
Yeah. I
So
also
you
think it
want
depends on
everything.
the user. Like if you're a collector
Mhm.
and you don't do a whole lot of
Yeah.
spinning or anything, cool. Have the quotes when you're swinging or what have you. The way I see it, or the way I like to organize mine, is immersion over yap. Because once this
Yeah.
thing ignites, I'm in saber mode.
I'm in Star Wars.
I'm in Star Wars. Like I'm fully
Yeah.
immersed. I swing this. I want to hear
Mhm.
with the hum at the end.
Yeah.
Then if we go for a quote, I'd rather it be for the pre-on or at the end
Hmm.
when it's retracting. Either
Well,
or.
that brings an interesting point. Now, and here's a good question. And see, do you think that if you're watching the show, okay, you're watching one of the movies, you got your
Mm.
saber, you turn it on, you're boom, boom, boom. There's a specific scene coming up. Do you believe or do you think? And again, this is purely everybody's own opinion.
Mm.
Is Do you think it could potentially ruin that scene for that moment if the quote comes up on your saber?
For me, it takes me out of the immersion. Yeah.
It took Okay. It would take you out of the
For
immersion.
me, it
Okay.
yeah. For me, it
See.
does.
I don't know. If
For
there's
other
if there's
people,
one that I
I
like,
can't speak for anybody else. But
like
for
if there's a
me,
scene that, let's say the Mustafar scene or something, I'll set it
Yeah.
as a track on my Obi-Wan Episode 3 font.
mhm.
So
Hmm.
Now that's
I do
another thing
this
you
and
could do is put it as a music track
I mix it all in. So I'll
instead of
do,
having like your music playing. Because me personally, I don't see a point in having the music tracks on there anyway. I really
yeah.
don't.
I don't
I
either.
prefer,
I actually agree with that.
I mix the
Like
scene in. So I
if
do
we're
it
gonna
like
have
it's the
any
scene
audio
audio,
aside from the hum,
and then I get rid of the
I'll trade the
ignition from the
music for the
scene.
quotes.
Yeah. But yeah,
Trade me
I
the
don't
music
know.
for the quotes.
It's like you
I
like them or you
think.
don't like them. I'm in the middle. You know,
Yeah.
they're cool, but I
Well,
don't want
again,
them to.
I think there's appropriate times. I think there's appropriate times for like a short couple of seconds of the music that goes into it, and
Yeah.
then it cuts off to the you know um and that, like I said, it goes along with the quotes. I think that like you were saying, that the quotes kind of kill the immersion part of it.
Hmm.
I tend to agree with that a little bit, because if even if you're off just a little bit and that quote comes on your saber, and then you're swinging and there's no quotes within the movie itself at that point, it does take you out of that immersion sense. And then again,
Yeah.
let's say you're watching the scene and you have that particular quote, you put that quote in, and as soon as you put that quote on your saber, and then shortly the same quote comes up on the TV, I think it could enhance it a little bit, right? Because you're
Yeah. Like
still
if you
right in
time it
there
right,
in the
sure.
immersion part of it.
That'd
So
be
if you time
crazy.
it,
You'd be
yeah,
sitting
I
there
think
like,
timing is the whole. I mean, it's crazy, but I mean, there are some people that will do it like that. You know what I mean? I mean, come on. But again, it's personal preference. It's personal preference, and then um, it depends on the saber itself and the type of font. But I would have to agree that there are certain fonts that have no business having any kind of quotes whatsoever. And
Yeah.
actually, I was kind of, for me, I was actually kind of, I like the fact that when Jada Lorian did the Excalibur font, that there was no quotes from the movie Excalibur.
Oh
It was
God.
just all the sound, right?
Yeah.
Um, but you would
Again,
You would
Again,
you could imagine that you would have maybe a few quotes from King Arthur on that particular sound font, right?
You would think, but
Are
then
you
the
there?
question becomes: do you really
Can you guys
need
hear
it?
me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Picking up a
Can you
little
all
bit,
hear
though.
me?
Yes.
We can hear you. I think you might be lagging a bit though.
Ah, crap.
It's not too bad.
Go
Like
figure.
you're catching up.
Well, it's not.
Master.
Yeah,
You
it's
guys
like,
there?
It's not the end of the world. It's not the end of the world. You are.
Hang on, guys. Sorry.
You're ingesting like 4 other pieces of bandwidth, so to be expected.
Okay, back. Good.
Master.
Yeah. There you go. See, as I was saying before, it cut out again and again. I'm sorry. As I was saying, I was surprised that there was no quotes from King Arthur on the Excalibur sound font, right? As opposed just to all the swings and clashes and so forth, which is super badass. But again, it really brings to the enhancement of the font itself. Anyway, it doesn't necessarily need to have a quote in there. So again,
No.
going to that, you know, that there just doesn't need to be any quotes in certain fonts. I think,
Like take Grayscale's fonts.
yeah,
Like those are just
exactly.
those are like sounds. You know, you don't need.
That's the one font I
Yeah,
really don't like.
You like or don't?
Stitched
I don't.
and Decay
This is a hot
and
take. I really don't like
Vendari.
Really?
I
I've bought
don't.
like
The
3.
Vendari sound font is the only one exception. The only exception because
I
that one
liked
was
it.
made specifically for the Vendari saber.
True. I think
Really?
they're cool. I mean, I have more character fonts than Grayscale fonts. He's just done a lot of free ones.
Yeah,
They sound
like
super different.
Mhm.
And, you know,
I appreciate the fact that he has a whole catalog of free fonts. So
Yeah.
like if you just got the saber and you're already strapped for cash and you just want some extra fonts, cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I do when I'm working with Rebel Sabers. I offer them, I offer free fonts so that way they can have a bit of a better to it.
Yeah. Like Orlando was saying, like if it's a character font, like this one, this is the Rise of Skywalker Graphics from Kyberphonic. And did I turn it off? I did. That's it. The only time I get a quote from it is when I switch to the font, and it lets me know that this is the font.
yeah.
That's all I need. Because once I turn this thing on, it's go time, baby.
Yeah.
It's go time.
Here's one of Grayscale's I really like is Binary Dark.
Oh yeah.
That's I don't
I
know.
don't think your
the
mic
way
is
the
picking it
hum,
up.
like
I can barely hear
Yeah, your mic isn't
Alright,
picking it up at
wait.
all. I think your noise cancellation is working overtime.
it. Better than mine, that's for sure.
See,
Damn,
that one
just
isn't.
barely.
It's not that
Yeah.
one ain't bad. It's still not my cup of tea, but it's not. It's really not a bad font. I'm the contrarian in the group, so
Sound menu.
No, Galvanic is not bad either.
Mm-mm.
Galvin, I don't have that one yet. I want it. It's nice.
No, here I'll prove it for you.
I would say that I love Grayscale fonts because they're all unique in their own way. And I guess the more lightsaber sounds, it would be, or more lightsaber sounding fonts, it would be Masterless and Decay. And Grayscale.
They're just so
I really
unique.
like that purple clash. I really like that purple clash.
That's what I want. Barris, do you think we're gonna
Yeah.
get,
Yeah, what?
like, do you think we're gonna get different color clashes in Xeno? Because everything's white. If I put on
In
my
Xeno 4?
Ahsoka font, it's
I'm
just
not sure about Xeno 3, but with Xeno 4, I don't know. But, I mean, right now everything is.
Wait, weren't we supposed to be dropped by now?
Somebody can stop that. That is really distracting. I cannot hear myself say "oh."
Xenoforce supposed to have dropped?
It's past his
Or
bedtime.
is it end of the month?
It was. It was. It's meant to. Well, it's meant to ship out mid-July. So.
Well, well,
Oh, Mercenary's so good. I
well,
love
I'm
that
going
one
to
too.
be going to. Well, I'm be helping Rebel Sabers out in at the end of August.
Jedi Knight.
Who is switching fonts? I'm trying to hear myself.
I'm just pulling a Barris. I have to pull a Barris. I had to pull a Barris.
Switching fonts.
Mundo, big trouble, bro.
Orlando,
Sorry, Barris. I just had to pull a you, man. I had to pull
It
a
wasn't
Barris.
me. I was sitting here like
Orlando, this
this.
isn't your Discord. Stop it.
The one thing about lightsabers, they're annoying.
I'm sitting here like.
I can't hear myself think.
Disappears.
Rebel Sabers, and at the end of August, and I will ask Nikki, the owner, if I could use a Xeno 4 and see if I could learn about it during then. So, so that way that when test. Because if Xeno 4 is supposed to be an improvement over Xeno 3, I would like to get to know what the actual stuff is of it. So that way. But yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I know John from Collector's Outpost is going to be all over it.
Yeah, well, John is.
Doesn't he already have
John
one?
Santos
No,
is
he doesn't have one yet.
Goat.
He doesn't, not
and
yet.
John Santos is a goat.
He
and
will, though.
I'm for it.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
looking forward to that episode.
I'll look forward to that too.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, he
if I
does
were to
such
add
he
one
does
more-
such awesome reviews.
Yeah.
Here's the thing about John's collection, though. His collection is like literal lightsaber tech history.
It's out of
Because
here.
he
Yeah.
still has
Mhm.
original SNV4s.
More than General Grievous.
Yeah, I have.
He still
I-
has original SNV4s.
He was selling some lightsabers a few months ago, and I bought his TXQ version of the Stranger SE, which I like. I have no problems with that version.
Jets in the house.
Yeah.
It's only the one. It doesn't have the Shoto, but I like it all the same.
Yeah, it's a really nice design. Oh my
Yeah.
god, excuse me.
Hey, Nuno, you gonna go to Rebels 10 after all?
I can't, dude. Actually, that engine that I was supposed to get for my truck, yeah, I
don't
got
bring up
ripped
the
off on
truck.
that. Yeah, I got ripped off on it, dude. So it is what it is. I'm trying to get my money back. So.
My truck.
Yeah.
Maybe
Oh,
somebody
I didn't get an
tried to
engine
sell
for
me
my
engine.
truck. Where's mine?
I'm telling you, don't come to Texas, man. We got people. We need to start pulling out our pistols, man. Taking care of our shit.
Yeah. Okay, so Scott, let me just say, if I ever lived in New York City, it would be in Brooklyn because I would never live in Manhattan. And secondly,
You sure you want to live in Brooklyn?
Dude,
Sure you want to live in Brooklyn and
I've
not
got
upstate?
I will, if I had to choose anywhere to live in Manhattan, in New York City, it would be Brooklyn. I've got people who have connections people who have connections there.
That's fair.
Also, my
That's
Chabad
fair.
rabbi is good friends with
connections are good. Connections are good.
that are in Brooklyn, so I'll be fine.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair. My wife is from Brooklyn. That's where most of her family is. So is my dad.
Yeah.
Saber
yeah.
Kitty. Saber Kitty. Where are you under?
I'd like to visit. I'd like to visit eventually.
Is your cat?
I'd like to
named-
visit America eventually. I'd be able to go.
No,
to
that's just what I'm calling over the street.
Oh,
Where
cool name though.
Orlando? Where would you go and visit?
Probably Orlando would be funny.
Of course, you want to go to Disney World.
Orlando would be. Orlando's in Orlando.
Get a bunch of like shirts and stuff that say Orlando.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That'd be funny.
he's
But also
he's
they've got,
searching for Calrissian.
There's like MegaCon and then
Yeah.
Dude,
Like Disney
that is
there, I
that's
think.
the con I want to go to. Is my con.
So yeah.
I want to go check out the.
We ought to get you a shirt that says "Searching for Calrissian."
Did the Lucas Museum open up already?
No,
Mhm.
it's still being
Is it?
built.
Yeah.
I thought they already opened.
I don't know. I don't
I would
follow.
love to go check it out.
'Cause I remember it being a whole big thing, and George was there.
I missed it. I didn't see anything on YouTube about it. No one posted it.
It wasn't a whole lot of coverage. It's one of them. If you know, you know.
Yeah.
Like it.
Purple
It was
looks
more
so good on
coverage
the
I know-
camera.
than there was anywhere else.
Well, that's because Orlando. The reason why purple looks so good is because of the rotoscope effect of the blade. I mean, a pure purple is better coming from camera than it comes from
Yeah.
than
This is like that Mace Windu.
Yeah,
Purple.
Yeah, that's an amethyst, yeah. Like, and that's one of my favorite colors. Like, I normally keep it on either Revan purple or Mace purple.
I've engaged the enemy.
Well, see, Revan or Mace Purple. That honestly, that was my color too. And I'm not just saying that because I was actually born in the month of February. So my actually crystal
birthday's
is
amethyst?
an amethyst crystal. My birth crystal is an amethyst.
I'm
Oh,
an
that's
October baby,
sick.
so I'm
Yeah.
an opal.
that's my
I'm a
favorite
pink
right there.
opal, actually.
I'm April. I know what April is.
So
Which
my
one is that you have right there, Orlando?
This is a custom one. I haven't released it yet, but it's based off it's like an ancient Sith blade.
like a
I like the
proto-
lava effect on it.
I like
I
that.
like that.
so like a proto
Yeah.
saber.
Yeah, but the dark side version.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
So yeah, I've got.
That
what
would
else
go
is
wait.
the-
That would go great with Mo's in creation.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it would.
Yeah, yeah,
That
true.
would go
Okay,
fantastic
well, this is
with that.
this proto saber version. It's not complete yet, but
Yeah.
I have. I'm
Both of
doing
those
it. It's
would be
going to be
good.
an ancient weapon bundle. So there's the dark saber, which is based off of like the Tar Vizsla, like just an
I keep
ancient.
staring dead in the camera, Saber Kitty. They can see into your soul.
Yeah. I guess
This one,
Literally just staring dead into everybody.
you can't see this one through the camera, but it's got a blue flame that comes out that
Oh,
it engulfs it around it.
yeah.
So here's
I'm
something
stuck
that
to
I-
the Xenoblade styles. That's the classic
Okay, so
fire
here's something
blade.
that I found out when I was.
I think the orange blade would be appropriate for the pylon, dude. I think the orange blade would be, or either the yellow or orange.
The orange
Right,
red
Scott?
is the actual color I chose for
Scott.
the font for this.
Like I said, I'm picturing Barris in New York.
No pun intended.
Poking the ceiling with a broom and yelling at the neighbors.
I know.
It won't be a broom. It'll be one of his lightsabers. He's just igniting and poking.
Speaking of, I actually what was it? Dang it.
Oh, we got to
I-
turn the fonts off. Barris is
yesterday
speaking.
when I was at practice, in practice, I one of the guys who brought Ronin sabers and a staff, he
Mhm.
put rainbow filament inside the blade, and the lighting effect was just beautiful. So you know what
Oh
I'm
my
thinking?
Lord,
I
that
feel like someone needs. You know what would be cool?
Ooh.
Mundo, you should tell Civilized
Excuse me, I'll be
Sabers.
right back.
Sorry, what are their names again? Tell Reese.
Anthony
Reese
and Reese.
Ask Anthony or Reese.
Reese and Anthony.
Tell Reese and Anthony. Suggest to Reese and Anthony that they should make a quantum blade, but besides the LEDs, wrap some rainbow filament, a little bit of rainbow filament on the inside, and do some experimentation with rainbow filament.
Damn, that'd be cool.
What
Yeah,
did that make that blade look like?
it would make. it
Well,
look
I'm
like-
sure. I'll.
Well, okay. So have you the Star Wars Old Republic games?
Yeah.
There is a type of blade color in the games that make it look like there's a core color and then there's a color outside the core with it.
Oh, so that's how you could do like a black and red or
Yeah, sort of like that. I'm not sure if how it would apply, but this is one of those things that just requires an experimentation. But I think that could be something like interesting to do.
I'll definitely bring it up to Anthony if he's not watching the show. I definitely can bring that up to
Rainbow
him.
filament in in NeoPixel blades.
He
It
should
can-
also put
it can
one
be-
of the fonts on
it can
the
be done
saber
with-
while he demos a new.
Yeah, it can
blade.
be done with RGB with baselit blades, but filament in NeoPixel blades. That's something that I would like to see if possible.
Orlando, has he demoed those yet or not yet?
Not really. I mean, the mic. It's
Not
kinda
yet?
The mic that he uses is kind of difficult to hear, but I'm like listening in. I'm like, I know what that
Hold
one
on,
is,
it
but
kind of went dark a little bit.
That Saber Kitty just
He
whole
did.
house up.
Can you repeat that? Because it went dead for a second.
I mean, I haven't heard my fonts in any of the demo videos yet.
Not yet.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll text him and I'll let him know.
Okay, thank you. I mean, I'm not like he doesn't have to at all. Plus, they're probably
Yeah,
they
he
come with
eventually he will. I know. Yeah, eventually he will. So I'm not sure what's going on right now. He may be backlogged with a lot of the blades that he has to do. So
Yeah.
it's not on the top of the list, but I think eventually he'll get there. He'll get there. Just got to give him time, and especially because Reese.
Sorry, I got hungry.
Reese, I don't know if Reese is back just yet from Disney, but when Reese gets back, he'll have a little more help, so they'll be able to get things out a little faster. So
Yeah.
I think he came back already. I could be wrong.
Yeah, he may be back, but they're like I said, they're probably backlogged. So Reese has to kind of help him catch up. Yeah, Reese has to kind of probably help get him back up where they should be at, in terms of getting some stuff out. So, that sounds pretty good, Orlando. That's pretty smooth.
This one here is I just finished the Smooth Swings this morning. This is going to be an update to Sinister Sun, which was my like Luke if he turned evil, and I want to do a light side and a dark side. So
Sinister Sun, huh?
Yeah, it was
I like the sound of that.
Not very clean, but I like making names for fonts.
I wonder if Luke would actually.
Yeah,
bleed his
no,
saber
it sounds good. And what is the actual blade color
right,
for
Saber
it?
Cat.
It was red.
Red.
But yeah, it was essentially just a bit of a twist on his.
Wait a minute, where did they go?
Oh,
yeah, like on his sounds. But I've got with this version 2, I've got like the standard one, and then I've got.
Really like that smooth swing.
Yeah, it sounded strange this morning, but I was able to fix it up just pretty much before this.
You don't think it was just the battery being a little low?
No, it was the way I pitched the swings. So I just remade them.
Yeah, I got a question for you guys.
I'm still digging. Yeah, go ahead.
Regarding the edit feature.
The blade style editor?
Yes. So that's how I screwed my saber up, because I accidentally got into the edit and trying to get out of it, whatever. I ended up copying over the custom fonts with the original fonts that were on there. So to me, being somebody who's new to it, especially, people are buying lightsabers who don't really know how to program them or do anything with them other than
just ranting about this.
I would rather not have that feature on there. And if for a professional would to go on the computer and fix it or do what they want to do with it, but man, I messaged Jeremy again and asked him if he can remove that feature from mine, because I'm going to be playing with it, toying around with it, and my kids and everybody else is going to want to play around with it. If they accidentally hit that again, then I'm going to lose all my fonts again. I don't want to do that again.
Well, I don't like it when people come over and they go, "Can I change the color?"
It changed.
Like,
so I had.
I go, let me flip you to a font that's your color, because you're not messing with the colors.
I know. Yeah, I had 4 custom fonts on my saber, and all of them are gone.
Dang. I've got this is up to 76 now. 76 on here.
Property.
Did he custom make those, Mo?
No. So he put in a couple that he had commissioned, and then a couple of them from Mountain Sabers, and plus the one I commissioned from Mountain Sabers to have him create for my Pylon lightsaber, custom just for that. And from what I'm told,
But you don't have any other copies.
well, reading up on ChatGPT, it's still in the Profi. I just can't get them out. I have to go back in there, and from what Jeremy says, I have to.
Oh, it's a Profi saber.
Yeah,
It's a Profi saber. Oh, okay. You know what? Yeah.
I
What I was
say
gonna
double check
say
the code
here.
and your folders for your fonts. Because
Yeah,
something
and not
might
only
merge.
that, but what is a good idea is that once you get it sorted out, Mo, get a copy. Take your SD card out, okay, and make a copy of your SD card. What the contents on your SD card? Make a copy on your laptop and put and put it as original files for Profi, or original Pylon font, original Pylon file. Okay, name it that.
Yeah. Okay.
Backups always.
Here's here's the reason why I say this, because I did the same thing one time, not on a Profi, but on a CFX. So what you want to do, and all of the pros will tell you this too, is to make a copy, a single copy, and put it on your laptop and label it original file for that particular saber, or or original file for Profi. Well, just name it something that is going to be easy for you to find on your laptop, because what can happen is that when you do that, you've got everything that's on that SD card that's gonna make that lightsaber work completely, right? So all you have to do is, let's say that SD card gets corrupt and you can't use it anymore. Well, you go and you buy a brand new SD card, and you get it, and then you can put all that stuff back onto it. Don't copy, cut, and paste onto that SD card. You just make a copy of that folder, paste it onto the SD card, and you're back in business. So you have a single folder ready to go in case something like that happens, right? So that way you just copy that folder over and over and over again if you need to. Now, it'll be there. If you don't need it, it will stay there until you get a new computer, or you have to do something to put it on different stuff where you can find that particular folder whenever you need that folder.
Yeah.
You know that old saying that goes, "Don't put your eggs all your eggs in one basket." Well, it's that same concept, right?
Well,
It's that same concept right there.
I think I have further. Don't make a single copy. Make four. Make
more multiple copies. Yeah.
4 copies, and on different platforms. Making backups on extra SD cards. Yes. Don't leave it on your laptop without backing it up. Have a copy on your main computer. Yes. Make some.
But back it up. Yeah.
Your whole SD card.
I agree.
Make a copy on an external hard drive. Use your external hard drive and make that strictly fonts. I have one that is nothing but Saber stuff. Profi updates, Saber fonts, SNV4 fonts. I back my stuff up so notoriously.
Yeah, you have to.
How many copies? Especially when you're dealing with Profi. Oh my lord.
Yeah.
Oh my lord. Like when I say my external has all my Saber stuff, I'm talking config files.
3 Edges in the house.
Profi files.
What up, 3 Edge?
SNV4 files. SNV4 firmware updates. Everything Saber related goes on that external. Copies from that go into an SD card. Copies from that SD card goes onto my computer.
Well, he mentioned something about reflash. Not
Yeah,
sure.
you may have to reflash your card, which is why we say make those copies. Because
Well, is
there
that
will
what
come
it
a
is?
time where you have to either reflash your card or reflash the board entirely.
What does reflash mean? What are you doing actually?
Factory reset.
Okay.
So Jeremy's probably telling you reflash the board, which is what you want to do if it's not working. Reflash the board, factory reset it. Take the copy of your config, and then flash that to the board. Once you factory reset the board, it's like you starting clean slate. Clean slate.
Yeah.
If you've backed it up, you're good. You're good.
Yeah. He's
Yo, what up, 3 Edge? How you feeling?
I'm gonna need to learn how to do that.
3
though.
Edge is in the. He's in the house,
I'll
baby.
stop 3
He's in
Edge,
the
sorry.
house.
Reflash, honestly, Megtooth.
Got a little carried away.
He has it in on his Profi.
That's what we're here for, Orlando.
I lost the drivers for mine for the Starkiller one, so I went back to Megtooth's video, did the Zadig method, bada bang, bada boom. It's back to reading like a Profi board, and it's back to flashing like a Profi board.
I always keep backups of my sabers.
Always.
Yeah. Well, now that I'm
Yeah, you got to, man.
now that I'm getting more,
Even with the budget ones.
that's probably what I'm gonna start doing. I've never
Yeah,
had
even with these budget ones, like I don't know if you can see because of the glare, but these two blue cards are for this. The two blue ones are my backups for this. This other one is my extra Profi config. I have 3 Profi SD cards. 3.
And what SD cards do you guys buy?
The ones that come with these is what is this? Kyosha 32 gig?
Yeah, those are the ones
I
that
prefer
come
the
with it.
Samsung. I prefer the Samsung.
Oh shit, 3 Edge.
Kodiak and
Dude.
Sanskrit.
SanDisk?
Yes, SanDisk. Yeah.
Oh, one I got with
Sanskrit.
Well, yeah.
with another saber literally just has nothing on it.
Oh yeah, those sometimes happen. Yeah.
Those
It's like that.
cheap Alibaba ones.
Finally got some real sleep last night. The last 3 days.
I just get mine from Walmart.
Yeah. I'm really glad 3 Edge is getting better.
How much you buy my
I'm
Walmart?
Yeah.
really glad because it was real dicey for a minute.
Guys, I might
I
have
got
to
one
go
bottle.
now.
That's what he said.
Unfortunately.
All right, later, bud.
Oh yeah,
It's
we are
been
coming up
nice.
to the end, aren't we? I just looked at the timer.
Oh right, yeah.
Wow.
What?
Time
Wow.
flies.
Wow, we really talked up good. It doesn't even feel like that much time has passed.
I gotta have.
I know,
lunch.
right? Just a few. It feels like a few minutes.
Right. Like it feels like only
Yeah.
like 30 to 45 minutes have passed. But no, we've been chatting it up for a good hour and a half. Full movie.
Well,
This has been a full
next
movie.
time I have a public holiday or a people free day, I'll definitely join in. But in the meantime, I'll just because it's
Heck
a
yeah.
Monday for me, so I'll just be
Yeah.
watching.
Hey, anytime you hop in, we're always glad to see you, man.
Yeah.
Always.
Exactly, man. And that goes for anybody who wants to come on, dude. Anybody's welcome to come on. Yeah.
Invite your friends.
I enjoy people coming on. I enjoy people
Yeah.
coming on. So that's the whole point of Saber Talk, and that's what we're here for. It's fun talking about this stuff, and
It's like a family reunion.
that's the whole point of it. Yeah, it's the whole point of it. It's good stuff.
All right,
man.
cool.
Good
Well,
stuff,
thank
man.
you guys thanks for having me on again.
Hey, thanks for always.
Oh,
doing that,
anytime, man.
Yeah.
Anytime. Anytime, dude. You're welcome. You're welcome. Anytime.
Have a good rest of
Steve
your
is
day,
up for
guys.
Orlando.
Good evening.
Yeah, you have a good week. Have a good
All
week.
right. See ya.
Everybody
Thanks,
enjoy, man.
Davey. See ya.
Peace. Alex has returned.
I
Well,
am.
to join one of these times I can't. Oh yeah, 3 Edge did hit you up on Facebook. You've been trying to come up on the
Did he?
panels for a minute. Yeah.
Okay, I need to see because again something's
forgot I
going on
told
with
him to
my
hit you up.
stupid phone. I need to fix. Okay,
It might
we'll
be
get
in
you
your
on,
message
dude.
request.
We'll get you on.
Hey,
Check
3
your
Edge,
message
Maybe.
request on Messenger.
you're doing better, man.
When did he get a hold of me? I need to find out.
I told him to hit you up like a few weeks ago, not even a couple.
Maybe I missed it because again, like
Yeah,
I've
that's
been
why I said
getting a
check
lot
your
of
message requests because it might be buried in there if you're not already friends.
yeah. I'll check it out. If
I looked at my requests
and
that I
it
had,
3H,
but I didn't even
if I accidentally looked at it and I didn't accept it, I certainly apologize, dude. There's been some people that've been trying to get me to answer their stupid shit, and it's just nothing but somebody trying to get into my phone, and it's been crazy. But again, I apologize if maybe I saw it and I didn't adhere to it. But we will get you on, and we will get you on for sure, dude. For sure.
Yeah, if need
man.
be,
So
I'll have Mundo just send me the link and I'll DM it to you on TikTok.
yeah, for sure, man.
If push come- if
I
push come to
don't.
absolute
I
shove.
didn't get on. I took off TikTok because
Yeah, come and join us for our technical difficulties.
man, there were some things going on with TikTok that really were kind of bad, and I decided to go ahead and leave TikTok, even though I have a lot of people and a lot of family on TikTok that I do watch. There's a lot of analytic stuff that's getting in there, and there's a lot of possible people trying to get into your accounts and stuff. So that's why I left TikTok. So.
Mm-hmm.
So again, maybe one of these days I'll get back into the TikTok, but we'll see.
I don't know. I'm weaning myself off because
I've never had it.
I can barely keep up with Instagram and Facebook, man. So it's like doing all three. It's dude.
social media's been how I've been making my money pretty much all year. So I kind of have to, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm.
But TikTok is really working my nerves in a really bad way. It's working my nerves. Like,
I see, and then that's the thing. It's like
everything else. Yeah, you got it. Like,
see, I don't do any of this for money.
Passwords. You got to change some passwords.
Yeah, I change mine on a monthly basis. Man, because it's like crazy. But see,
Yeah,
like I said,
I'm in the same place.
with
So it's a
TikTok,
garbage
I wouldn't make any money. I'm not making any money on any of this. You know, in any money that I make here, this all goes to Anthony, and I don't ask for Anthony for anything in return, because to me, I love doing this. This to me is my fun time.
Yeah, this is a full labor of love, and it's great. It's great. Like, this is one of the few podcasts that
I love it.
Even if I'm not on, I tune in regularly. I make sure, even if I miss the live, I'm watching it all the way through the replay. This is one of the few that
and I appreciate that.
This is one of the few. It's religious,
dude.
for me.
I love that.
Hey, you know
that makes me feel good, KB. It does.
Yeah, when I first started, doing research on lightsabers, I looked up lightsaber podcast. This is the one that popped up. That's how I ended up coming on here.
Honestly, this is also one of the only ones that's still going.
Yeah,
it's still going.
There's one more. It's an actual lightsaber talk, but they're rare to come on. I think I caught it a couple years ago. That's about it.
Yeah,
mm-hmm.
But this is like one of the only regular ones.
Yeah,
that is.
I think specifically lightsabers, and that's what I was looking for.
Yeah, I like this.
See, and again,
our main thing is lightsabers, but it's also nerd shit. We be talking about real life. Like this is a people's podcast. This is a people podcast.
Well, yeah. I mean, because and the bottom line is you can't edit live. So regardless of the technical difficulties and stuff like that, this is I want to be raw and I want to be real. I don't want to. For me, I don't read any kind of cards, and I don't pretty up, and I don't doctor up anything. It's me on who I am. It is me and us. It is us who we are. And if people don't like it, that's okay. They don't have to, They don't have to watch. Even if they come in for a few minutes, thank you for 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes. It is very much appreciated. And for those that come in the chat, every Sunday and they stay in, from the bottom of my heart and our hearts, thank you so much. And even Anthony and really appreciates it. Even though he's not here to say that, I can say it for him because he knows, he trusts me with what I do. And he trusts me for the guests that I have on. And for me, it is important to have, like Scott.
Scott said, my wife gets mad because I sort of vanish Sunday evenings, even though in the room. Hey, yo.
Again, see stuff like this. This is so fun. This is funny.
Hey, at least you ain't out in the
I
streets.
tell you. Yeah.
At least you ain't out in the streets.
but
You
that's
just
the
over here
thing.
with the homies.
That's the thing. We can have fun. We can laugh. We can get mad at each other. I mean, it's all good though. It's all good, clean. It's all good, clean fun, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's a place for people to come.
See,
and
while I'm on here.
I tell you, it's one of the very few things.
Started and she's cooking.
I know, right?
And
I was
plate
shoveling
like,
down food before I started. I'm like, oh shit, I got 2 minutes, man. I'm all like, oh shit, I got 2 minutes, and I'm shoveling down my food. Like, damn, I gotta go grab it and run. I'm running to go grab my beers before I get on too. Like, because Sundays is my only day to drink. I drink 2 beers and that's it, man. I'm good for the rest of the week. But and normally I'll have a mixed drink.
No go. Sunday is my day. That's my day of rest.
Second Coke.
But I want to offer that. I want to offer a couple of hours for people to enjoy and escape the reality of the world, and just have fun. And that's the whole point of it,
It's enough shit that's going on that requires you to be serious all the time. You need a couple hours to just.
Yeah, this is not serious. Yeah,
like
I mean that's again. Yeah, again, I mean, and then there's people out there that don't have people that they can talk about lightsabers with, either their family, their significant other, or whoever that they try to talk to, and they'll tolerate a little bit of it, but then again, they don't really want to hear it. So I offer that. I offer a space for people to come in and talk with us, even if it's for a few minutes or a few hours. Whatever you have time for, come on. I encourage everybody to come in here and talk with us, even if it's for a few minutes. If you got 5 or 10 minutes, come in the chat, say what's up, and then take off. We're glad to have you.
Always catch the replay.
Yeah,
exactly. That too.
If you're an installer, if you make lightsabers, you're a sheet metal, or if you're a 3D printer, then come on the show.
Or if you're a fighter, like me and Bears.
Any part of it, man. I've even seen 3D printing people printing out lightsabers. Shit, we could talk about that too.
Have you seen the ones that Avery Castillo did?
Who? Yes.
Avery Castillo.
Like, oh my god,
he installed them. 3D printed.
That's just
installed them.
I wish I could get him on the show.
He's
I think we're
the most difficult installer to get in touch with if you're not commissioning him.
Oh, I know. That's the thing. Maybe one day he'll come on. Even if it's for a few minutes.
Do you think we can get the old Smugglers Outpost crew together? Even though I know Jeremy isn't a smuggler.
It's a little difficult to do that. I mean, I've had him on here once.
I mean, I could ask Albert.
And
yeah.
Oh, Albert. Yeah. I mean, depending on Albert's time, Albert's pretty damn busy too.
Isn't Albert in your state?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's in Texas.
Yeah, he is. He's here in Texas. Okay. But man, he got a lot going on too. Because I mean, he's got a band. He's got a family. I mean, he's got. Yeah.
I had no idea he was a musician.
Yes, he plays guitar. I think he plays guitar. Yeah,
that's awesome. I know
Yeah.
Jesse is a musician because he produces, but I had no idea Albert did anything with music. That's awesome. That's
Oh
sick.
yeah. And then he's also and then Tano Sabers also. I've had Tano Sabers on here, and
Yeah,
he when he gets a chance, he'll be. Yeah, Jesse has come on a couple of times.
I miss Tano. I know he's got a lot going
We'll
on.
get him on here. I'll see if he wants to. You know what? I'll see if he wants to come on. I'm trying to get Roy Boy back online on getting fixed up so that I can get Rob Petco in here. Damn. And then I'm taking too long to
Benji
not
plays
have him
too?
on here. But Benji plays too. Benji's a guitarist.
Oh, what?
Yep.
This is how you know I live under a rock chronically.
Benji's favorite thing though, dude, is
video on
he likes them horror stuff.
Oh,
But he
that's
hasn't done any
sick.
Saber stuff in a while.
he
He hasn't done any Saber stuff in a while.
He did a video
Yeah.
not too long ago. I think it was like a month ago.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But you're right. He doesn't do installs like that anymore. They're
Mm-mm.
here and there, and most of what he's posted online are backlogs for his personal sabers.
Mhm.
I signed up for Jeremy's Solo Sabers podcast that he's been doing.
Oh yeah, the for his
How's
members.
that going, Mo?
It's going good. A lot of information on that. I mean,
I was going to say,
it's-
like, yeah, the stuff that Jeremy is teaching,
yeah, you gotta
super
soak up.
valuable. Like,
Mhm.
it's worth the $6 membership. It's worth it.
Yeah.
It's worth it. If you guys
Yeah,
$6 a month,
I would do it, but right now I just don't have the funds for it right now. I mean, I barely even get, like I said, I get $50 a month every 2 weeks, and that's to buy any of my stuff for the lightsaber stuff and whatever have you will, and $50 you can't do much with.
Release the videos after, like maybe a couple episodes later, he'll start releasing some of the old.
I mean, because I would
he has
one of
some his
the
old ones
biggest
still on his channel. Some of his old streams where
again
he was,
one of the
doing
biggest
tutorials.
things. Yeah, one of the biggest things that I want to do is to learn how to create chassis. I mean, I started wanting doing some FreeCAD, but it is very difficult for me with my dyslexia and seeing things backwards and stuff like that. But eventually, I'll get it. I think what I do need. I think what I do need is I need somebody there with me, like, okay, this is what we're gonna do. Here's this and here's that. I need a hands-on type training, to do, because even though I've gotten to the point where I can, I'll start the circle and I'll start extruding it, and that's about as far as I get, right? And then the lines start screwing with my dyslexia, so it's like I need somebody like, okay, delete this and do this to delete that and do this to do that, and okay, so I need to do it a lot slower.
Oh, that's how I am.
I need to do it.
Yeah.
I need to do it in the manner where it's a lot slower than what they show in the videos. Even though I'm very visual, I need it to go a lot slower. So I'm having to constantly back up, see it again, back up, see it again, back up, see it again. I'm like, oh my God. And it gets so repetitive and so tiresome sometimes. It's like, yeah, I'm done. After an hour, I'm like, okay, I'm done.
That's kind of what I miss.
But,
I kind of miss Jeremy and Tim doing those streams together where they were both installing. I kind of miss those. Those streams actually got me into installing.
The
Truth be
one
told,
where they get together and they
and they just clowning and installing and answering.
Well, I think eventually I'll get to the point where I'll be able. I don't know if it's because I don't need a new laptop or not, but eventually I want to get to the point where because I've already got the camera for it, is to, when I'm doing a video, I'll do a live video or maybe even a live stream when we're on, and I'll have it and I'll be working on something while we're talking and stuff during the live videos, right?
Yeah.
So eventually I'd get to that point, but right now it's just so much going on that I can't do it. I think that will be the next evolution in Saber Talk. The next evolution will be to the point where any one of us can get on, or me, where we're on and we're working on something while we're talking. So that will
like
be
Rich did when he
another
joined.
evolution. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and y'all will be.
Sabers has a sub channel for PVC lightsabers. I know we were talking about PVC lightsabers with Avery, but
Oh yeah, Dark Wolf. Yeah.
Well, I already made. I have a PVC lightsaber. I just need to make a chassis for it. I'm thinking maybe I can do one of those chassis that, or maybe have it as a buttonless lightsaber.
yeah. I'm working on a chassis made out of that chain link that I showed y'all the other day.
Very nice.
Johnny play. Oh yeah, Johnny does play piano. He has a baby grand in his house.
You know, it seems like a lot of lightsaber people are musicians. Have you noticed that?
I'm a drummer and percussionist. Yep. Before I ever,
I'm not a musician.
Lightsaber, that's my bag. I come from a musician family at that. My dad used to sing professionally.
Cool.
JT's in the house, dude. I haven't seen him in a minute. What's up, JT?
Buttonless lightsaber.
Yeah, with the ring activation thing.
Oh yeah.
I would love for that not to be a CFX exclusive.
Yeah, that would be nice if it
was
also with Profi.
Well, you could. I mean, you can make it. You can make it your own somehow.
It'd be expensive as hell.
Yeah, of course.
Modules.
PCB way.
You know, Alex, you make a sound point. Why do you think they always talk about sound quality in their installs? You make an actual point. You clocked us.
Yeah,
for filth.
Speaking of what I really what I've been realizing is that with some speakers and with some fonts, there's like a crackle noise with some of them, and
some of them are too much for certain speakers.
Which I
agree.
Like, for example, Mythomix's fonts, like, for example, his Clone Wars bundle that he did recently, like, there's a problem where, like, I can barely hear the smooth swing. Like, I have to, like, literally whip it to do the smooth swing. And when I run it through the bypass,
just whip it.
When I run it through the sound filter, when I run it through the sound filter on the sound font converter, it improves it, but then the crackle noise, is still more noticeable. And it's so freaking annoying. I tried to bring it up with him once, and he's like, I don't know what you mean. It's like, I don't know what's going on.
See, the downside that I've noticed with a lot of that crew of font makers is they have very expensive speakers that they listen to things on, and that's all they listen to it on. They have none of the budget speakers. None.
And I mean, also there's been an issue with Smuggler's Outpost speakers, specifically the dark side one. The bass is just like, it's better to have the Elite speaker. Like, that's how bad.
Yeah, I've been hearing that the dark side is not like it used to be. It ain't what it's supposed. It is not hitting for what it should at all.
Yeah, like I feel like I would be better off getting a Titan speaker by Dimitri Stock. Like, that's how, like, or Saber Merchant, because Jeremy Puckett, nice guy,
Yeah, he installed my Saber.
Yeah,
Alex said you could put a high pass filter when you convert the sound fonts.
Yeah, that's the high pass filter. That's what boosts the sound for Mythomix's fonts, and it works on a lot of them. But I did that for a lot of the, a lot of the sound fonts, particularly the smooth swings and it's particularly for the smooth swing and the hum. The hum and the smooth swings are my issue with his fonts.
I'm gonna have to bring it up to one of the vendors I'm affiliated with because they offer his fonts exclusively and Tim for an installer.
Not Theory Sabers, right?
Hell no.
I have to ask because his Mytho.
That was quick.
What vendor?
All Sabers.
All Sabers? Really?
Uh-huh.
Wait, you know that?
Yeah.
Wow. I thought it was just another dropshipper. I mean, they are, but like still.
They are.
One of the things
they don't hide it, and they also like for every influence, they always tell you straight up, there's nothing in our inventory that somebody else don't have.
Huh.
It's not. We just what they offer more so is community than anything else.
Rebel Sabers does the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, one of the things I'm excited about
Rebel
is
Sabers. The thing that separates Rebel Sabers is they have models from actual TSL fighters.
Yeah,
they have
Bobby
builds for them.
Because Bobby created the scrapper from all the parts of it.
Yeah, that's what sets Rebel apart from everybody else.
Yeah.
You're not gonna find TSL builds from anyone else. No one.
Maybe Legion Sabers with their Maul thing, but not even that.
They still have the same parts that Rebel Sabers does, but as a build that is from a TSL fighter,
yeah,
that's Rebel Sabers all day exclusively.
Yeah, I gotta get some.
All day.
I was happy to see that CC Sabers came to Texas.
Yeah, I saw
their
that.
warehouses in Texas.
Yeah, CC Sabers opened a warehouse in Texas.
CC Sabers, their warehouse is here in Dallas, Texas.
Seattle, Washington. Nice. And I'm glad that they did because Seattle, Portland, they're a mess
and what?
up there.
Yeah.
Oh shit. And what? Because it cut out. I'm sorry. So I didn't hear what you said after.
Alex, you're right. See, yeah, like for example, I would prefer Juan Sith's fonts over Mytho Mixes because the sound on Juan Sith's is much more banging, you know?
Mm-hmm. And using zip ties to lash a bullhorn.
Is that
hey yo, Scott?
Or just a warehouse?
Oh Lord.
I mean, it's just a warehouse, but I wonder if we can just go straight over there and pick up an order for from the warehouse directly.
That's something I've always wanted to go to a brick and mortar walk in and buy parts.
Yeah, that's why I like the fact that Vader Sabers got their brick and mortar. 702 Sabers in Vegas got a brick and mortar.
Rebel Sabers, even though they don't have a brick and mortar, they go to cons. They go to conventions.
Yes.
And
don't they always put up a booth at every TSL meet too?
Yeah, they do. Well, when they're able to go.
Mo, you and I one day should take a trip to Dallas to go over there to CC Sabers.
Wait, Barris, are you going to Praxine in November?
It's a done deal.
Are you going to Praxine in November?
You need to tell me when you go so I can get the money and go with you.
Right now, the only tournament I'm able to go to really is the one in Nashville, which is Saber Strong.
Okay, that's
because they have that. They have the 89 Sabers.
I don't want to miss it.
Well, if you ever go to Nashville, by all means, dude.
What day does that one start? Saber Strong?
That's usually at the end of May.
Oh, so it's already gone. Okay.
You know how to do
I did not miss it.
Of the Profi Mundo?
What's that?
What about it?
How to fix the issue I have with my
with the Profi?
Yeah.
You probably just need to redo the drivers, honestly.
Well, that's why I was asking Mundo if he knows how to do that. I'll make a trip.
No, not yet, because I haven't really exclusively worked with the Profi. But what we could do, and I need to do this too, is I haven't looked at any of the YouTube videos for the Profi. The only one that I've watched is how to wire up the 2.2. But I do need to learn the Prophet itself. And because Anthony was gracious enough to send me a 1.5 to learn with, I can learn on the 1.5 and get proficient with it eventually. And then you and I can learn together on how to appropriately do the cell phones appropriate to flash the thing. I do know for sure that some of the stuff that I've seen, I do know you need certain programs, right? And there's
You
one
definitely
particular
should use
program that,
Arduino.
well, yeah, and there's which is the one that you do in only one time and one time only, and that is it.
Zadig.
Is the
That's Zadig.
Zadig.
Yeah, that's the one that you need for your drivers.
The what?
And your Zadig is ZADIG.
Zadig. Yeah.
Meg2 Sys, his Profi 2.2 tutorial shows you how to reflash it because he actually encounters that problem.
Yeah, he really. I've got to go through all of his videos for Profi and learn how to do Profi because he exclusively did a lot of Profi. And Profi was his baby. Teensy and Profi were his babies. So that's a good place to start learning, Mo.
I wonder if there's any installers here in San Antonio.
Albert?
Who knows?
He's in Killeen.
No, well, Albert's in McKinney.
He's in Killeen?
Albert's in McKinney. So, no, he's in McKinney.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought he was in.
McKinney's.
I feel like there's somebody in San Antonio, but I can't remember their name. I thought it was Albert, but
well, Mo's in San Antonio, but no. Albert's in McKinney, and
I did see that. And I honestly, it's a really nice tip when it comes to getting your Profi board out from 89 Sabers.
yeah.
Honestly, here's the thing, though. If you have a Cal Kestis lightsaber, I have the shorter cord Cal Kestis for the 89 Sabers version. I don't need to remove it because I never had an issue with it.
I never had to use the hairdryer trick because it just
I'll be right back, guys.
pops up.
Yeah.
It pops up just enough to get the cord in.
Yes.
I've never had to actually do anything further. I kind of want to dig into this chassis and see how they wired it up, but also I don't want to touch a damn thing with this thing because it was so perfect.
Well, look, see, as far as 89 Sabers go, I mean, look, they're not KR Sabers level, but they're pretty good, damn good.
Yes. For this thing being 3 years old now and still sounds great.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah.
I'd rather keep this chassis and get a new connector.
The good thing that's already don't try to fix what's not broken.
No, exactly.
Because high key, I want to put this chassis in my Starkiller too, but I need to get a new connector and 3D printer holder.
I want to get Kenobi's episode 3 hilt, but what I want to do is I want to get the Kenobi 3.5 and then get two, thin neck and emitters of the episode 3 hilt, because one version I want to have it look like Clone Wars, where basically the top is more heat stained, and then another one where the emitter and thin neck look battered black as shit from like immediate post Mustafar look. Like I'm talking cracked. Like you could still put a blade in, but it would look very, very cracked. And here's the thing is that I am debating between 89 Sabers and Elf Sabers because the version from Elf Sabers is it comes with a stunt emitter, and that allows for extra blade retention. Yeah, Elf Sabers has a blade retention version of that. And KR Sabers, they do the same thing. 89 Sabers, all they have is just the standard emitter.
Speaking of KR, because I was on stream when I was reacting to the video, Jimmy Saber Junk just put up the video for, what is it, the Imperium? I think it is.
Yeah.
And I said on stream, like, before before I started the video, I said on stream I would never buy a KR. By the time I finished watching that video for the Imperium, I was like, okay, I might have to buy one.
KR sabers, their hilts are 1-to-1 accurate, especially with the props.
Yeah, that the Imperium is the one that has my intrigue because the blade depth is ridiculous and it looks like something I can actually perform with.
Okay, yeah. I definitely like. For example, I have the 2020 version of the Emperor. It's the one where one replica's collaborated with it. It's the one where it was a 1-inch blade, and the Sidious, it's actually very good. Like I like it. And there were some issues involving the install because of the buttons, but Mountain Sabers was able to redo it. But that thing is heavy, but it can still do good. Like, and the maximum blade that I could put that thing is a 32-inch blade. Anything more, it's
too top heavy.
Yeah, I mean,
honestly, I'm in the minority of the hobby that feels like 36-inch blades are excessive.
Well, it all depends on your height. Like I could do 36 inches.
I'm 6'3". I'm 6'3", and 36 is excessive.
You have longer reach too.
That's why.
I'm 5'11", foot, so 6'3", 36-inch would work, but it's just a little too much. Like, for example,
5'5".
35-inch.
I'm short.
Like this is a quantum blade from TCSS. TCSS, and it's 35 inches, and it's still good.
So this is a 34, right? And this is cut down from a 40.
Oh wow!
I'm 6'3".
28.
This is where it comes to me. This is a bit much. Even this is a bit much.
Yep. I can't do more than 28 because, I could do 30, but that's really pushing it.
I really like 30s. I like them as the sweet spot for both collecting and doing anything with your saber.
Would it
It's a
depend
good
you
sweet
also on the length of your saber? Like,
which one? This one?
So yeah, well, any blade length would it depend on the length of your actual saber, as far as
It actually depends on your height. Actually, it depends on your height.
Yeah,
As far as
it doesn't necessarily depend on your height. If you're short, yes, it does. If you're under 6 feet, yes, it does. Past 6 feet, not necessarily. At that point, it depends on your amount of space that you have. Because you try to swing this indoors, expect to be in trouble with your significant other because something's going to break.
Yeah.
This is a 30-inch. Actually, I cut this down.
Anthony's Anthony's lamp savers.
Yeah.
Invest in Anthony's lamp savers. If you can't make your own.
Oh, there's a new.
I cut this one down an inch from. This was a 30. I cut it down to what is it now? 28.5.
Yeah. See, that's a
And
good.
this is a 2-inch blade depth.
Yeah.
So like,
Before I go off,
this is my flow. This is my flow saber.
Yeah. Hey,
If I take the extra handle off, now it's in combat.
It's a little bit too long.
I'm fine.
Hey, before I go off, has anybody seen
15.
the newest magnet saber thing that's been?
Oh yeah, I think
Magnet
that's
saber?
cool.
Okay, it's a magnet. It's a magnet thing that displays your saber.
It's a levitating magnet. Yeah.
Yeah, you unscrew the pommel.
Oh yes, I've seen it. Yes.
Here's the thing. I first saw it on Theory Saber channel, and I realized, wait, that is not exclusive to Theory Saber. So I looked it up, and Nexus is doing the same thing. Dark Wolf is doing it. It's an on-brand thing for Nexus and TXQ. So I am hoping.
Better make sure you have a backup battery.
Well, no. What you do is you take out the core and you put the magnet inside the pommel, and then you weigh it to make sure it's the proper weight. So that way it's good. But honestly, that is something that I would have, like if I was going to work in an office or something.
Yeah. It looks pretty
Yeah, but you need to have a backup battery because if you lose power, there go your hilts.
No, what he's saying, you take out the entire core, so you're not using your battery at all.
Of your saber.
No.
Empty hilt.
The battery. No, okay.
Oh,
The power for the magnetic
Oh,
thing itself.
I think that's
Because
plugged in.
if your power goes off, the magnetism
I
is
see what
shut
Bindo's
down.
saying.
So
see what
your sabers are gonna fall to the floor. You're gonna dent them, or you're gonna bust something, whatever. So
Dude,
I mean,
I do
you know
not
if it gets
that's
care if
dent,
the
is that the
sabers
worst
get
thing?
dented. I don't care if my sabers get dented because scars tell better stories.
Yeah, that's just real world weathering.
Okay.
I mean, in the saber world, a
Yeah.
dent ain't nothing. A dent is character. If you
Yeah,
have
no,
sabers,
again,
no
that's
dent,
true. But I'm saying for those that put pristine in there.
In that case, I just say, dude, screw off. Like, yeah.
I ordered one of those
But-
levitating things from somewhere, and it got. I think we talked about it before. It got caught up in customs, and I never saw it.
Ooh, are you serious?
Yeah.
Damn. So I want to show y'all something that I 3D printed before my 3D printer crapped out on me. But I was telling y'all about the Darth Vader MR03, right? Master
Yeah.
replicas. So let me see here. I actually got, this is part of the chassis right here. And it came out pretty decent. Not too bad, right?
I actually have some files.
Not-
I actually know a guy that created some files for that.
That's a beefy-
For his own build for it. I'll send you the files, Mundo. They're free. Maybe that can help you.
Well, yeah, this is where, I mean, they're probably the same file, right? Where I got it from. I just can't remember the name of the thing, but this actually came out pretty damn good. The only bad thing about, and it's got its own crystal chamber too, right?
Hmm.
So the only bad thing about this printout is that it doesn't necessarily show you the how to actually put it together, right? He talks about it, but this part right here goes into the blade holder, and it shows on there. It's got these two little, I don't know, can you see that right there?
Yeah.
Two little holes right here where you can take some brass rods, cut them, and then insert the little things into these holes right here. I need to find the appropriate size. I thought I had the appropriate size of rod, but I don't. Mine are just
Are
a
those
little
threaded holes
slightly
or just
too
holes?
big, right? So it doesn't look too bad, and so it's got the pictures of all the parts, but it doesn't show you exactly what goes together and how it goes together. So I'm just kind of figuring this out on my own. And then I think I've got most of everything for this build, but we'll see how that goes. This is a backup to that other build with the other chassis that I have from the custom saber shop. In case that one doesn't work out well, I wanted to go ahead and print that one out and go with and see how that one will work out, as opposed to what I already have planned for the MR303. So,
Ooh, this is a perfect question for you and Mo. What kind of 3D printer do you use? Deadpool is looking at Prusa or Bamboo.
I don't use either of those. I have Elegoo, and my the one I have is the Elegoo Carbon. Are we good? Oh, yeah, the Carbon.
I know
The
Tim uses
CC1.
Bamboo.
A lot of people use Bamboo. A lot of people use Bamboo, but Bamboo has already closed off their cloud to, basically nobody else. So you can go and you can download stuff from Bamboo, but you can't get into their servers and download anything from their servers. So they've closed off their stuff, proprietary stuff, so to speak.
So
I don't know. It's getting kind of, but it's getting kind of shady too, with the government saying.
It's getting real dicey.
So my CC actually, I've got my CC right now is a little bit out of commission, and I'm in the middle of fixing it. But before I've had to do anything to it, I've got 3,500 hours out of it, and
that's good.
Let me see if I can show you guys real quick. This right here is one of the things I printed out with it.
Wait, is that a light? That is a lightsaber handle.
It is.
Yeah, it is.
You see it at first until you take a
right? Like I didn't pay attention to it because you've shown that before, and I never paid attention to the actual handle part.
The handle's a lightsaber.
Yeah.
Cool.
That's not just any lightsaber. That is Starkiller V1. That's the Raxus.
Very nice.
Yep, it sure is.
Oh wow! How did I miss that detail?
That's cool.
And oh shit.
That's big. I'm gonna need one of those for my birthday in October.
Oh yeah.
3D printing me.
I already got one made, so I already got one made for you. I had already planned on it. KB, I had already planned on it, man. And I sent some to Anthony and Reese too. So, and I think I've got one. I think I've had one for John, and I've had one for Gabe and Mo. I think I've got you one. I don't remember if I put it in your box or not. I don't. Your box is all closed up, so I don't remember what I've got in there for you anymore. It's been too long for me to remember what's in there. But if I didn't put one, I've got one for you. I know I've got one for you because
I think you said you packed it up in there.
Yeah, so I've got one for you, and there's different ones that I have. So, but I need to give credit to the person that created these, and I need to buy them a coffee and so forth because they've come out pretty decent. You know, they've come out pretty decent. But I'm trying to improve on them because on the inside, yeah, it is pretty awesome, dude. It is pretty awesome, and the
guys,
wall.
I gotta clock out. It's getting late, and I've got to get to bed for work tomorrow.
All right, Barris.
All right, brother.
All right, man.
Have a good night, man.
You have a good night. Have a good week. May the force be with you, dude.
All right. Talk to you guys later.
Later. Yeah, it is getting to be that time.
Later.
It's almost it's like midnight for me.
Yeah, it's about 10:45 here pretty soon, so I'm gonna have to get going myself pretty soon.
Yeah, I still got cat litter and dishes to do.
Ooh, fun.
Not fun.
Yeah, I've got to get my doggies out. Get my doggies out.
Darth Kitty has fucking diarrhea. So yeah.
Do you have any 3D printed helmets for him?
Oh, that's cool. 3D printed. I've seen that.
I've seen some 3D printed. I've seen some 3D printed helmets for the kitties.
I haven't made any. I'm a little cautious to try it with my cats. I'm a little cautious because
really,
especially the orange one, Saber Kitty. He don't like stuff on it on neither his neck nor his head. So,
what would you, if you made one? What would you get? Like the Stormtrooper helmet? Would you get the
maybe Mando's
helmet? Yeah.
Wait, you said he's orange, or
I have an orange one and I have a gray one.
What do you call them? The Trilight? Get a Trilight.
What do you think, Orange Kitty?
All right.
You want a new helmet?
All right. What did he say? Meow. No meow mix. Meow force.
He's like, I ain't paying you no type of attention no more. I'm done.
Yeah. Tell him meow force.
Meow force.
Volume high.
That's not what I wanted to do.
Volume low.
There we go. All right. Oh, yep. It's starting.
Scott.
Right.
All right, so let's go ahead. We'll kind of call it tonight. I don't know what we're gonna talk about next week, man. I'm gonna have to find something for next week. Shoot, I'll figure something out. I'll find something on the web and we'll talk about it. Something. Oh, I know. Do you guys listen to any audiobooks?
Yeah.
Here and
I
there,
used to
yeah.
when I had time.
Here and there.
Any of the Star Wars here and there? Why don't we talk about some of the descriptive stuff in this audiobooks on lightsabers? Yeah, I don't think we haven't even talked about that at all yet.
I mean, I would be out of my depth on that one, but
They have audiobooks.
I'm down
on
to learn.
lightsabers?
Mm-hmm.
I've got.
That's where most of the lore
Now-
comes from, is like the compilation of books.
Mm-hmm.
Are you talking like?
Do you have any audiobooks? Mo, do you have any audiobooks?
No, I mean a while back, a long time ago. Yeah, but no, not any recent.
Oh,
Damn.
that might be the one, Scott. That might be the one. Batcat.
Batcat. Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Batcat. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one.
Batcat.
That's the one.
Hey, but you can print
All
those
right.
out of foam. Have you seen the one that Cheerfon did for his book, his saber casings? He printed foam.
Oh yeah, I have seen his cases. I they're just out of my budget, but they are beautiful. Those cases are beautiful.
Yeah.
They,
Well,
You know, I've got a whole.
Cat printed.
I've got a whole library. Maybe I'm gonna check my library and see what the best, aside from the Bane books series is. I'm gonna check my books, and what I may do is, if I can, maybe I can email you guys one that I find that's got very descriptive stuff of lightsabers within the book itself, the audiobook.
Nice.
And then we can talk about that particular audiobook. What do you guys think?
Sounds good to me.
Are you down for it?
I'm down.
Let's
All
do it.
right.
Down.
All right, so I'll check out my audiobooks and I'll send you guys a copy and then
Lord, did y'all hear that?
we can listen to it. Nope.
That was my elbow.
What happened? Oh,
Elbow
popping?
popped. Yeah.
Nah. My knees do that all the time. I figure I'm like a walking
Bro,
ratchet.
I'm about to turn 35. I'm so not used to these changes. Being middle aged.
Okay, I got you beat. I'm 51.
Yeah, I'm there too.
You'll get used to it.
Yeah.
I'm an old fart.
One, Mundo.
I'd be considered an ancient by now.
Dude, I'm already considered ancient. The way my kids be ridiculing me, like, you're the old, your birth year starts with 19? Damn.
All right, guys, light them up. Let's call it a night, man. May the force be with you guys. Thank you guys in the chat. Thank you guys for all the guests that have been in here. Barris, thank you. Again, for everybody that's been in the chat, like and subscribe. Civilized Sabers. Again, I've got to thank Anthony. I've got to thank these guys. I'm going to shut this off real quick so I can talk and not talk over it. Again, you can find me on Instagram and Facebook, Edmundo Cabrera III. And again, KB, you want to tell them where you're at?
KB's Workshop, YouTube, TikTok, same handle, KB_Sabers on Instagram, and KB Productions on Patreon.
And Mo?
The Sabersmith Shop on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. I'll be releasing a video once I get this issue fixed. I'll be releasing a video on all the everything I learned on making this for the past 3 years. So it'd be a good video.
Wait, am I subscribed to you? If I'm not, let me rectify this sin right quick.
Yeah, I look forward to that video, man. I can't wait. And then, of course, for all those who want to check out Bear's stuff, it's Southern Skywalker. And he's
Southern
got some
Skywalker
pretty
on all
good content
platforms.
on there, too. Yep. And again, thank you guys so much. And again, I want to reiterate that anybody is welcome to come on to the show if you've got time. Most of the time, I'm going to try to do it on Sundays, 8 p. Central Time, 8:20 most of the time. If I can do it a little bit earlier, I will let everybody know earlier, or I'll put it up on the show time. If I have to do it later, not much more later, maybe 10 or 15 minutes more later. I try to keep it within this amount of time because I understand that a lot of people do have, jobs they got to get up early for. So this will kind of, depending on where you live, whether it's ahead of time or below time, I try to keep it at a reasonable time for everybody. So again, appreciate you guys.
All of those videos.
Difu, thank you so much for coming into the chat. Much love to everybody who comes into the chat and hangs out with us every Sunday. Much love. May the force be with you guys. Thank you all so much.
Sabers up for the
Peace
chat.
out.
I have something here for you. It's the weapon of a Jedi.
Then I am a Jedi.